This is probably going to YouTube. I'm analyzing the EVO Grand Finals right now. Nephew versus Samurai. That was EVO North America West, as far as I know. And I have not seen these matches myself. A couple of interesting bits of information right here. I think Ryu beats Kolin in the matchup. This is probably why Samurai chose Ryu. But the more I play this matchup myself, the more I realize it's a really tricky matchup that is plagued with like inconsistencies, because Kolin does have a decent answer to the fireball, and it's something I underestimated a long time. Samurai used the bad combos and the bad V-trigger. In this matchup, by the way, oh wow, I just realized this as well. In this matchup, you definitely want to choose V-trigger 1 as Ryu. There's no doubt about that. And I think Samurai's choosing V-trigger 2 because of his unfamiliar... He doesn't have a lot of experience, probably, with Season 5 Ryu. Because I think it's clear that V-trigger 2 is a poor choice, especially in this matchup. You gain a good advantage with fireballs, and you need that advantage. That's a big mistake right off the bat. But yeah, I'm going to try to go through the matches as fast as possible. I don't want to like pause every 5 seconds as I normally do when I'm doing an analysis. It's just going to take too much time. I'm going to try to see, because I have not seen these matches myself, so if I see something interesting, I'm going to pause, I'm going to rewind and everything, yeah. But I'm going to try to keep the flow there and just comment on certain things when they happen. So yeah, let's do that. So you want to play the fireball game for the most part, and Samurai is doing that. Don't engage too much in the footsie battle. Like right here, this hard kick was a risk. This right here is a risk. You don't want to do that against Kolin very frequently. And honestly, Nephew didn't whiff punish that properly. Could have been a bigger conversion. And this is why you don't want to engage in the footsie battle too much. You're bound to get crush countered. So you want to throw fireballs instead. Samurai is baiting jumps with his jab. See that? Crush counter all the time. And honestly, this is Samurai's fault so far. This is poorly played because he's engaging too much in the footsie battle. Now he's pretty screwed. Yeah. Like really, this entire situation is yeah. All Samurai had to do was throw more fireballs, because Nephew has not shown any like signs to counter the fireballs at this point. You need to zone. You need to zone. Ryu's gonna get absolutely annihilated in the footsies, so don't play the footsies too much. Yeah, throw fireballs, try to get an advantage. That hard kick can be whiff punished by Ryu with the crouching fears. I wonder if we're going to see that from Samurai, or if he doesn't have the knowledge. The hard kick is a great button for Kolin, but it's actually something Ryu can deal with. The standing fears can be punished with the crouching medium kick buffers from certain ranges. So I wonder if we're going to see that. So far, though, it's the same as the first round. He's not applying the fireball pressure properly. And once he's in V-trigger, there's really nothing Ryu can do. And this entire thing, yeah, chip. There we go. Even with bad gameplay, Samurai almost had it. That does not mean anything. If you make a mistake, that does not mean the matchup is all of a sudden good for Ryu. That's not true. Okay. I think this match, the first match, is pretty obvious what happened. Samurai not oppressive enough with the fireballs because it would force Kolin to either jump or use the vanity step. So let's see what happens in the second game. I mean, yeah, when you're playing against the best Kolin, obviously it's not that easy. It's never easy. But we'll see. Okay, that was a great buffer. I agree with that buffer. Maybe not with the medium conversion. Oh, the ballsy gameplay. But see, like, this is the risk that you run into. Like, Samurai is doing such a good job right here. He opened up Nephew with his footsie game. But it's such a such a risk to take because Kolin is such a monster at converting from mid-screen. So what ended up happening is he ran into this the boot, and now he's screwed. You guys, good luck dealing with that now. And remember, like, this situation, take a look at what happened. Samurai was close to stunning Nephew. He had corner control, and then he ran into one button, and now all of a sudden, Samurai is at risk of getting stunned, and Nephew has corner control. Like, you gotta really remember how the situation occurred, and how easy it is for this to slide away, to slip away. You gotta make sure the V-trigger is a major concern. And this is why Ryu in this matchup needs a lot of V-shift and V-reversal. But at the same time, when you have the edge and you have some openings, you want to have oppressive fireballs in the matchup as well. Which is why I think the V-trigger 2 is a bad choice, but most of the time you want a V-reversal or V-shift anyways, right? But let's see what happens here. One more for stun. Yeah, Samurai had to V-reversal there, but he's still not... Yeah, see that? You're gonna run into crouch counter buttons all the time, and now you're dead. So once again, the approach of Samurai caused this outcome. Just too much footsie battle. You don't want to engage that much in the footsie battle because Kolin simply wins. This was a good buffer. Good anti-air, of course. And now you got to be very defensive. Sometimes in this spot, by the way, what I like to do, in a lot of cases, Kolin players will actually run into light kicks. So you can light kick buffer it to reverse the V-trigger efficiency. But you gotta pay attention to the range. It can be risky as well. I don't like this one. I don't like the V-reversal right here because this is not a guaranteed V-reversal. So you're not getting anything out of it. And when Kolin gets a left-to-right mix-up, eventually, like inevitably with the V-trigger, you don't have V-shift or the V-reversal there. So I think that one was actually a bad choice. This right here, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is the perfect range that you want to stand at to punish the hard kick with the crouching fears. This is where you use crouching fears. Missed opportunity. And yeah, like Samurai took a risk right there in order to take it back. Good conversion. But once again, this is actually kind of frustrating to watch because he was doing a backdash right here to bait attack, and then he wanted to crouching medium kick, right? Problem is, Nephew happened to backdash himself, right? Was that a backdash? I think it was. And then he got a whiff punish because... this one feels really bad. This one feels really bad because Samurai had the advantage and he chose a really low-risk option. Backdash into crouching medium kick is actually a low-risk option. But because you were playing against Kolin, it was actually punished. Kind of sad to see. Yeah, you have to take that. And now you're dead, right? Oh my god, that one feels so bad. Yeah, I feel like the way Samurai is currently playing this is a good example of the inconsistency that I was talking about. Samurai had a couple of situations where he could have had a stun and the game, but instead he got hit by one button and then the situation was completely reversed. Let's take a look at the third game. I want to see him apply a more defensive approach. See, way more fireballs now. And he has the life lead. But he ran into that one. Okay, this is like a difficult spot to be in. Good reversal. And good punish on that. Honestly though, I think the punish could have been better right here. I think he should have done the EX donkey kick combo into axe kick. Would have done a lot of damage. And would have also made sure that a second V trigger is not coming from the extra damage. Could have also done like axe kick into light tatsu for a left-right mix-up, into corner control, or Oki at the very least. So I think this is actually a mistake. I think he should have done EX donkey kick. And you can tell Samurai is being way too... Take a look at that. This approach right here is something that I've seen many times from a Samurai so far in the set. He's very scared of the counter. So what he will do is he will do immediate attack and then do nothing after that. Even though he was in a +2 situation right here, he didn't take the +2 because he was scared of... I mean, EX counter wasn't even active. I guess regular counter. Does regular counter even work in that spot? I don't even know. But whatever. It's clear to me that he's trying to bait that out, which is why he's not taking his plus frames too frequently. Too frequently. You got to apply pressure. You got to take that throw. So I agree with that. Good fireball. See, this is what you should be doing right here. Let the V-trigger run out and throw a couple of fireballs from time to time just so he has to think about it, right? And then once he goes in, if he presses a heavy button, you V-reversal to get some space. Right here. What you could also do right here is throw an EX fireball, pop V-trigger, and then you get a free... you get free Oki during his V-trigger time. Which means he's going to be spending time defending himself while V-trigger is active. But we'll see. Like, there are two ways to handle the situation here. Let's see if he's going to go with the aggressive or the defensive version. There's the defensive version. See that? Block a heavy one, and then you V-reversal. That was actually a bad jump. And now you're almost at V-trigger. Now you just gotta block a heavy attack, and then you have V-trigger. Once again, like, this was a mistake. This is where you can tell that Samurai is not a Ryu player. Right here, that was it. That hit, that was it. It's not a difficult conversion. Crouching medium kick, EX donkey kick. He doesn't do that, by the way, because before this patch, crouching medium kick does not combo into EX donkey kick. So he doesn't have the muscle memory here. So what he's doing is Tatsu. But the answer is EX donkey kick, axe kick. And then if you really want to make sure, I'm pretty sure donkey kick would kill. But you could EX DP just to make sure that you finish him off. But yeah. Kind of a scramble at the end, unnecessarily. EX Fireball is a good option. Oh, wow. Take a look at that. Like, many mistakes right here. EX Fireball is a good option to get pressure in neutral, right? And he got it right there. This right here could have been punished, though. I'm surprised he didn't even attempt it. Nephew was also surprised he didn't attempt it because he did a counter after that, right? And that also was not punished. Kind of interesting. Samurai is just playing, he's just trying to play a clean game. And this can work. See, like right here, he's playing nice. Playing fine. Not optimal on the combos, but still, like, solid strategy and solid execution on that strategy. Okay, we got Chimmy there. But that's fine, right? You just don't do anything crazy. You're gonna get a chance to V-reversal. Stun is not an issue anymore. What bothers me is there's no crouching medium kick into EX donkey kick. That would be such a strong tool in the match. He's not using it. That was very strong by Nephew. That was so risky. That was very risky by Samurai. That could have easily been a fierce attack, crush counter, into a combo, into critical art for the kill. You cannot react to Kolin's V-Trigger 2 dash, but you can buffer a light kick to punish it. It's really interesting to see how Samurai is handling the match so far. Samurai clearly not comfortable with Season 5 Ryu, but he doesn't have to be. All you gotta do is play the matchup in a clean fashion and you can still win.
Round 1. Fight!
See, and this is the danger of the buffer right here. Maybe even because of online, because it could have seen the crouching medium kick wasn't guaranteed, and he still went for it. Maybe online, who knows. I don't think he would have done that offline. Good buffer. I don't like this sequence though. Like, what are you looking for here? Oh, you're looking... Oh, I know what he's looking for. He's trying to cover him walking backwards. But if you're covering that, you might as well do jab, crouching light kick, crouching light punch, hit confirm. I like see how Samurai is winning a lot more just because he started to focus more on fireballs. I actually, like, I have to be honest here. I think Nephew is not playing the matchup well. Because he's getting baited into bad fireballs, or he's getting baited into fireballs too frequently, I think. I think if he applied more of a style that Luffy likes to go for, with more vanity step, he could more easily get control of the neutral game. But he's getting bullied a bit by the fireballs. See, but this is what I want to see. I don't want to see Samurai press buttons in the hard punch range of Kolin, and he finally stopped doing that. See, now you get Oki. Bit sad it didn't work out, but this entire sequence was not very clean, by the way. I think that light kick was really greedy, but it kind of worked out. Now all you gotta do is like get one light kick or something here. Don't take a major risk. There we go. That's actually the MDZ special, right? Just walk into your opponent's face and press light kick until it hits. I'm surprised by like the lack of vanity step. Why are you not using vanity step just in case he throws the fireball? Luffy uses that at the moment so effectively against me. It makes me really second guess the fireball game. He's not doing that. But like, let's take a look at again. How did he get in? Let's go back. He just blocked the fireball. He used one EX, and here's like this was a mistake from Samurai, right? Only reason why this happened was because he unnecessarily got hit right there. Now EXDP is blocked, and now you're screwed. Okay, yeah, he had to be reversal down. Good fireball. The fireball right here worked. This was a difficult situation, by the way. The only thing he could have done right there was sweep. But I don't blame him trying to do the crouching medium kick. It almost hit, right? But it's kind of sad because he's getting punished really hard for that. V-trigger activation. You can even see he saw. And this is one thing that you are not allowed to do. You cannot do the V reversal when V-trigger is being popped. Because that was on reaction. That was not like a guessing game situation. But that is a guessing situation now. In this spot, Ryu can almost not win at all, because Kolin basically gets like 3 or 2 chances for the game. And you cannot throw fireballs to apply pressure. So that was like a free way to win for Nephew right there.
Final round. Fight.
There we go. Good. One time going in from time to time is really not bad. That was a good time to go in. And now you go back to the fireball game. Clean spacing from Samurai here, by the way. Really good. There we go. That's the guaranteed V reversal. Take that. Back throw. Now you have spacing back. And just be patient here. You have the life lead. There's nothing crazy that can happen. I mean, the problem with that is at any point a crouching light kick can happen, right? So that's a bit sad. But that's okay. That's still okay. Like Samurai is still has the life lead. He's the one with the resources here. So even a throw is not a big deal. This right here was just, once again, I don't like this. I don't like this at all because this could have been for the game. You make a decision to walk backwards on wake up. You see your opponent with a crouching medium punch. You're making the decision to press a crouching medium kick in return. I just think, like, this should be an EX donkey kick. It's a classic situation where you want an EX donkey kick. And then he would have died from that, by the way. Because that's an axe kick combo that you get from there into EX DP, and then you'd be dead. Maybe because of online, though. Maybe he was like, okay, I'm not confident the crouching medium kick is gonna land right there. Just do fireball just in case it whiffs. But one thing that's really bothering me is the lack of crouching medium kick into EX donkey kick. Not a single time so far. Good, good. He finally went for a conversion instead of just doing like a media attack into nothing, right? So Samurai is playing this a lot better with mistakes still, but the strategy is a lot better. Are you saying he didn't do the optimal combo to finish the game? Yes, that's what I'm saying. But there could be legit reasons why he didn't do that. The main reason could be that he's scared the crouching medium kick is blocked. If you're worried it's gonna get blocked, you want to do EX Fireball regardless, right? Even if you get the hit. Because if you're wrong, you're gonna die there. So you don't want that to happen.
Fight.
So let's see how he's playing this matchup. A matchup that I'm not familiar with at all. I should do that. I should punish the fireball with the Tatsu. Okay, I'm copying that one. Weird matchup to play. I can't decide whether Ryu should be zoning here or if he should be going in. I mean, you have the... By the way, this is for sure a mistake. There's no way you want to play V-Trigger 2 in this matchup. Samurai, you gotta like rediscover V-Trigger 1. Okay, if you're watching this maybe on YouTube, you gotta rediscover V-Trigger 1. It's really good. Good conversion. That EXDP, respectable. I don't get it. Like, if he had V-Trigger 1, there were so many good chances to just pop it and then apply some pressure with it. Because there's no way Rose is able to handle the pressure that you get from V-Trigger 1. Okay, good conversion. And that's it.
Round 2. Fight.
This is for the first set, by the way. Samurai is in winner's bracket, Nephew in losers, just so you know. Great punish on the fireball. I gotta do that. If I remember, he doesn't even pop V-Trigger 2 either. It doesn't really matter if you're gonna pop it. You're choosing to when you pick V-Trigger 2, why do you pick it? Well, because you think it's more valuable than V-Trigger 1. There's just no way. Not, like, especially in this matchup right here. There's no way V-Trigger 2 is the right choice. But I mean, if you're not looking to use it much anyways, I guess it doesn't matter that much. Oh, that was sad. Rose is really annoying with those air fireballs. And like, take a look at that. Take a look at this entire. Like, I want to re-emphasize how important it is to have V-Trigger 1 here. Right here. This is where you could have popped V-Trigger, right? And now you could have reversed this entire zoning situation just because you have V-Trigger 1. Instead, you're taking a lot of extra damage here because you don't have any tools to work with right now. Just raw activate here, but you can't do that because you're playing V-Trigger 2. Those extra parries, you're not building V-Gauge. This is just an advantage for Rose. Unnecessarily. You could have had V-Trigger 1, you could have had it twice so far. Just from picking the right V-Trigger. Wrong combo. Bad combo. Really terrible conversion right here. That's the worst thing that he could have done, I think. You need to understand in this position, yeah, EX Donkey Kick is the right choice, but man, you have the right spacing for the Axe Kick, which Samurai doesn't know because he doesn't play Ryu. Axe Kick, light Donkey Kick, a lot of damage, and you get okay Oki, right? Instead, he chooses, what does he do? He wants perfect Oki. The problem with perfect Oki in this spot is Light Tatsu was nerfed in Season 5, and it barely does any damage now. This is simply not worth it. If you're going for a conversion, the right conversion would have been Axe Kick, but you gotta take the damage most of the time now as well. I don't like the Tatsu at all here because it just doesn't do any damage. Good. That was actually sneaky from Samurai. It's actually kind of crazy. I feel like Samurai could have sealed the deal in this match easily, simply by having better Ryu combos and by choosing V-Trigger 1 instead of V-Trigger 2. He would have already won. Yeah, now you gotta be reversal though. I agree. This as well, that was unfortunate. Let's take a look at what happened here. I mean, Nephew was lateching, right? What was Samurai doing? Samurai was walking back. Oh, Axe Kick. No, Tatsu. Oh, he was going for the greedy Tatsu. And Nephew teched very early. Let's see how early he actually teched. Was that like a 200 IQ play? Let's count the frames. When did he do the tech? In 8 frames, he's gonna recover. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. On frame 3, he did the tech on frame 3. This is fairly early. Earlier than what you normally want to go for. And that's why the Tatsu was hit. That was another 50-50 for the game, for the tournament. Those are 2 guessing situations for the tournament. The Nephew won right there. The best is 5 frames. The last frame that you can hit in order to still tech a meaty throw is frame 9. If you tech on frame 9, you cannot get thrown as a meaty. So you have a lot of frames to you can wait a long time. Which means the early tech, that was on purpose. He thought he was better off teching early than late. And he was right. Here's what I don't like in this spot. You're throwing a light fireball right here. You see that your opponent is neutral jumping. Why don't you close the gap right there? I feel like here's like a free dash that you should be taking. Parry, and like take a look at this again. Now you have V-Trigger 2 stock, but it's useless because it's not V-Trigger 1. Another situation where V-Trigger 2 is simply a bad choice. This was very risky from Samurai. He should have realized EX Fireball was coming right there. This Fireball right here was too risky. And that was a mistake, by the way. Nephew wanted to Fireball and he accidentally did that. Oh my god, this is so clutch. I actually can't believe what happened here. Nephew was expecting a heavy Fireball, a heavy DP, which is why he did a late tech right there. And Samurai just didn't do anything. I feel like Samurai really, like, he let some major ways to close out the set were given up on. Also, a great example of how Street Fighter V, I remember when people said Street Fighter V is such a simple game, you can just play 5 characters optimally without any issues and win tournaments, because every character is played the same way. So that means because there's no variety in approaches, you can just learn multiple characters and play them optimally easily. And I think this is a great example of how this statement is absolute nonsense. Because Samurai has such a great understanding of the game and the neutral, like how to play the neutral game correctly, but he's actually losing because of his lack of knowledge of Season 5 Ryu right there. I like the approach of this matchup, by the way. I think you can apply a zoning style like that. Clearly working out. Okay, now you gotta go in. This right here was a big risk to take. What I don't understand is... See, take a look at that. Samurai was being greedy right there. He parried, and then you could have just blocked. But instead of blocking, he's so greedy, and he's just trying to counter with a crouching medium kick. Very unlikely to work. Not sure why he's that greedy. And he just did a crouching medium kick fireball, so he didn't even go for something with a big payoff or anything. It was just... That was such an unnecessary risk, I feel. That was good. Good V-shift. This is how you use V-shift. Great conversion. And see what he's doing? He's jabbing and then crouching medium kick. If he sees the opponent is standing, he will convert into Tatsu. But there are more optimal ways to do this. So I wonder why Samurai doesn't use the light string to cover that. Good V reversal. That's a perfect example of an offensive V reversal that you want to go for. Now you have the pressure. That was a guess for the game, by the way. If he had tech there, he would have died. Nephew would have been dead. Another another guess for the tournament right there. I feel like this entire sequence right there was a mistake, though. Take a look at this. So you get hit by that. Okay, fair enough. But now you're backdashing. Okay, you backdash this. Now you got to take back the corner control. There's just no way the right choice right here is to walk backwards. Why is Samurai walking backwards here? You have corner control, and Rose is kind of dependent to make a comeback here by like getting back into the neutral game, right? I feel like Samurai should have applied pressure here. Instead, he's walking backwards. I don't like this. See, now he lost corner control entirely. Unnecessary. See, now he's taking back the... See, now Samurai all of a sudden is not ahead at all anymore. So unnecessary. So unnecessary. Oh, wow. That was actually crazy by Nephew at the end. That was a guess for the game. If that had not worked, he would have died because V-Trigger 2 would have killed. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. That was the first set between Nephew and Samurai, and then in the second set we know that Samurai lost pretty badly. I'm not sure if it makes sense to analyze that set as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're interested in the second set, in the reset, let me know. Maybe I'll do it some other time. But I feel like this right here, that was completely unnecessary and certainly lost on the lack of Season 5 knowledge. Combo routes were not optimal. He could have won. He certainly could have won. And I think the V-Trigger choice in the Rose match specifically was very punishing. Yeah, like at the very end, it was kind of odd for Samurai to take that much damage. I think it was a major mistake to give Nephew the space. I think when you had the positioning and you have the corner control, specifically in this matchup, you don't want to give Rose space. Don't do that. And it was really odd seeing Samurai being okay with that. I think I know the thought process. The thought process was, I have the life lead, I don't need to push that hard. So I'm just gonna go back to the neutral game and start throwing fireballs. But that backfired hard. Oh, he had teleport. Oh, you can actually, I don't even know that. You can EX spiral into teleport? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, could be. Oh, okay. Oh, well, then that was a good guess then. Yeah, okay. Anyways, especially those who are watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. That'll be it. As I said, if you're interested in the second set, let me know in the comments and maybe you'll see it eventually.